And for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Ivey. Pass to Stewart. Good D by Embiid.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
A nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Harris against Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart kicks to Ivey. And shot on the way. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Sixers ball.
Wiseman's checked in for Detroit. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. .55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Harden. Feeds it to Tucker. And the shot goes in.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Philadelphia. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Philadelphia foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
James Harden.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the wing on the left. McDaniels passes to Harrell. Off target with the jump hook. So at the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. 76ers on top, up 2. And the second quarter.
76ers. 4. Fans, your Pistons dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
We got Alec Burks. Wiseman's out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Hayes, and it's Livers in at the small forward position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And the Pistons making a change here. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Hayes the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Hayes. 1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Here's Harden. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Ivey comes in for Alec Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hayes. 6 to shoot. Ivey kicks to Stewart. Takes the 13-footer. And Duren slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Tobias Harris comes in for George Niang. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Cunningham outside. Over Milton. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
And so it's Philadelphia. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Trying as they might, they couldn't put... And that does it for our half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3. Pistons trail by 9.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Count that one.
Yeah, that pull-up jumper by Harris shows his ability to create offense for himself, and that's what all great scorers can do.
Passes to Durant. Over Embiid. Cunningham outside. Detroit, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 11. In the corner, it's Harris. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. So for the Pistons, Wiseman comes in for Durant, and Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxey's checked in for D'Anthony Melton. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
To the inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 13. Bagley the pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Livers. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot, no good. Here's Harris. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points up at the end.
The 76ers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Here's Harden, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Philadelphia leading by 12. The pass to Embiid. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Philadelphia.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, the Anthony Melton.
Now Cunningham. .106 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Second personal
They just
foul.
blocked out the noise, kept on grinding,
Shooting for
and this
Philadelphia.
is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Joseph, the pass to Burks. Back to Joseph. Pass to Diallo. Here's Livers. Offline with his three. Now here's Milton. Outside, House misses there. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a run.